Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project, Serap, has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to direct the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami SAN, to publish names of those indicted in the alleged misappropriation of over 6 trillion naira in the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc) between year 2000 and 2019, as documented in the recent forensic audit report on the Nddc. In a letter dated September 25th and signed by Serap's Deputy Director, Kolawale Oluwadare, the organization urged the President to direct Malami and appropriate anti-corruption agencies to promptly bring to justice anyone suspected to be responsible for the missing 6 trillion naira and to fully recover any misappropriated public funds. Serap said despite the country's enormous oil wealth, ordinary Nigerians have derived very little benefit because of widespread corruption. It is in the public interest to promptly publish the names of those indicted in the audit report and to ensure that they face prosecution as appropriate. Taking these decisive steps would advance the victims' right to restitution, compensation, and guarantee of non-repetition, as well as improve public confidence in the fight against corruption. Serap said using the audit report to genuinely combat the corruption epidemic in the Nddc and rein in those indicted would alleviate poverty. The level of grand corruption in the Nddc and the devastating effect on poor Nigerians are serious enough to meet the requirements of crimes against humanity under Room Statute of the International Criminal Court, to which Nigeria is a state party. The public interest in publishing the names of those indicted by the audit report overweighs any consideration to withhold the information, as there would be no prejudice against those whose names are published as long as the information is appropriately framed and truthful. The audit report raises prima facie evidence of grand corruption and its staggering effect in the Niger Delta. Publishing widely the report and the names of those indicted would remove the possibility of obstruction of justice and provide insights relevant to the public debate on the ongoing effort to combat grand corruption and the long-standing impunity of perpetrators in the country. According to our information, the forensic audit report into the activities of the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc) reveals grim allegations of misappropriation of 6 trillion naira in the commission between year 2000 and 2019, and that there are over 13,000 abandoned projects in the Niger Delta. According to the report, the Nddc operated a total of 362 bank accounts, which resulted in a lack of proper reconciliation of accounts. The missing 6 trillion naira and over 13,000 abandoned projects in the Niger Delta have continued to have a negative impact on the human rights of Nigerians, undermining their access to basic public goods and services such as education, healthcare, and regular and uninterrupted electricity supply.